Sunrise of day 3, and tonight we get monsters. Now, where am I? We have a pretty good little shelter built. We've got room for pit kilns. We're not quite there yet, I'll tell you. We have a fireplace. This is going to burn if I put a pit kiln next to it, so let's move it right now. Yeah, it's within 2, isn't it? Pit kilns will burn within 2, so let us take that up, and that one can go there. They will go 4 to a square, and let's put our firewood there. Now, I am severely short of most things, including food. We're going for a wander up the coast today. I don't even have a door. We're going to need to take down a lot of wood. But what I want to do first, if I can, is to go up the coastline, see if I can find some more food. And I do have a fishing line on me. It does not have a worm on it. So if we want to fish, we'll have to do that. We're going to check all our crops as we go. And there are quite a few up here. So I'm just looking for easy food. I'm also checking for wolves, bears, and anything else. Flowering crown bushes, flowering, struggling, mature. One thing I do find with these new berry bushes, ripening tomorrow, is that I do find them quite hard to see. Can you see? They don't stand out like the old berry bushes used to. They tend to be a bit shy and to keep their heads down. Right, okay, let's pop round here, and we're going to go all the way up the coastline. One thing I did forget yesterday is, oh, hello, good morning, yay, is that I did not mark this copper, and I want to mark it because I think it's a little way from the cave underneath. Yeah, I'm so busy digging holes, I forgot to mark the copper. Right, let's do that, because that looks like a good deposit. Save. Now, while we've got the map up, I am used to the old type of clay where you'd look for this paler look. And can you see this bit here? I don't know if you can see it. It's just that bit paler. I think that is clay. I don't think this is. So we're going to go up the coastline, mature but struggling. I have so much to learn about berry bushes. I mean, at the moment I'm just glad if I find any food at all. If we see flint, we will pick it up because I am wholly reliant on flint tools. It's only day 3. I should not beat myself up that I'm not at the copper age yet. Right, now we're going past this area with conglomerate in. So we are on conglomerate soil. And as many of you know, I'm just having a look at the hillsides to see if we can... Oh, there is copper up there. Look at that. Right, we need to mark that. Many of you will know that conglomerate soils are great for coal and that sort of thing. They're sedimentary rocks. Flint. Okay. Rye. Good, that gives me a little bit to eat. Just looking at I'm looking at all this to see if I can find more flint. Right. Oh, bushes. Mature. Oh, this is blackcurrant. Ripe. Excellent. Some ripe berries. What's that? Borax. Okay. Right, we need to mark that. I can't even remember at the moment what we use borax for, but we will nonetheless mark it. Borax. Now this is another white one. We'll put it in this pale yellow, and it's to be got out of the ground. Okay, so we've marked borax. Okay. And this is peat. Oh my gosh, that's great. So if we mark the peat, I'm never quite sure what colour to mark peat. That's the colour I pick, obviously. I love the way that this new iteration of the game actually manages to remember between maps what we are calling things. Let's have the grain as well. Okay, oh, more seeds. Oh, 2 of those. Excellent. And more parsnips there. There's a fox. That's always a good sign, I think, if there's a fox. Yeah, I'm just checking where I am. Right, let's get that off our 3 parsnip seeds. Excellent. Now, of course, I'm taking the easy wins when it comes to food. It's going to be a lot more difficult as we go on. And these are things that are just going to keep me going. They're not going to, they are a long-term food supply when it comes to the bushes, because we can come back. Oh, a raccoon. Oh, resin. Excellent. Let's mark that as a resin tree. Yeah, that has actually saved between many worlds. But when you take the grains, they won't grow again or anything like that, so that's a hiding to nothing, isn't it? More flint. What? Aha. Now, this is exactly what I want. Let's pop up here. Is there anything we need to be worried about here? Wolves? No. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that raccoon's gone all the way up there. This is what we want. And if I've got any sense, I'll take grass as well. Excellent. Look at this. This is a big deposit of red clay. Yeah. Okay, let's mark that as red clay. What colour do I mark red clay? That colour? Yes! Good guess. I mean, this has been amazing. It is remembering between worlds. So in fact, your favourite ways of marking things, it will remember. Right. Got 1 stack already. I want 3 stacks. So we've got 1.5. In fact, I might take more. Is this a resin tree? My axe has gone. Right. Well, at the moment, we're using this one, so. Yeah, this is a big deposit, isn't it? We can nibble away at this. Nice. Good. What's around the corner? Oh, a tree. Oh, excellent. And blackcurrant bushes ripening. Nice. Flowering and ripening. Okay. Right, back to the red clay. Right. so much clay. We'll be able to do clay forming tonight. Okay, where are we? 41, just a couple more. One more. Right, yeah, 4, nearly 5 stacks. That will do, let's eat that. Now we have to think about food for tonight. Let's go up here. What was that? Fox, I think. Okay, we need to mark the quartz here. More flint. Yeah, let's mark this quartz if I can. Yeah. Okay. The white one is going to be quartz. Save. Okay. All right, let's wend our way up here. Just want to have a quick look around. Ooh. Ah, there's food over there. Oh, we've got a patch of lilacs. Oh, there's more food down there. Can you see it? I'm just looking for anything that might be dangerous to me, which I can't see. Anything that would be dangerous to me. It doesn't mean to say it's not there, it's just that I can't see it at the moment. Right, let's wend our way towards the food over here. See what we've got. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Yes, there is a lot of food around, but my understanding is that in this iteration of the game, it's going to be a lot harder. Oh, that's 9. Nice. More flint. Okay, now, I've got a bit of my shovel left. Let's just have a look. I saw an indentation over here. What is that? Borax again. Right, so this time we're going to do... Excellent. That's borax. We will save it. That looked as if it might be something else. I'm looking at these bits on the surface because it's conglomerate rock, but also it would be useful to have some of this gravel. What is that? That's borax again. Wow. Okay. If I could take some of this, I might get something out of this gravel that I'm not getting out of the rest of it. I'm not picking up the borax bits. I don't need to. Right, now I need reeds. That's borax. This place is full of borax. I mean, there must be vast deposits under here. This is all borax. I've got it marked. And I mean, I've got the bits on the surface. Let's take those with us. Beautiful lupins there. But I'm so short of inventory space. This is not the time to be collecting pretty things. much as I would like to. All right, we're still on conglomerate. Let's just pick up these sticks. All right, and what time is it? Well, it's 11 o'clock already, yeah. We need to get home. Oh, lead. I am not going to... lead. Yeah, I'm not going to pick that up. It's not anything I can use at the moment. Just keep going through. This is getting quite thick here. Have a glade. More borax. Good grief. That is a lot of borax. I'm just gently oh, shoot. Right, let's keep running. Ooh. Ooh. Now, what is this? Flint. Okay. Limestone. Right, we're back towards home. And yeah, I was saying that reeds are going to be incredibly important. I hadn't quite realised how much I'm depending on them because I'm not seeing any vines. So there are so many things that need rope in the early game, and they're gonna have to come from reeds. Okay. We are home. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right. My goodness. Oh dear. Wow. Well, at least there is some livestock around here. Let's go back to our... It is our box. Right. Now, where we're going to put this, we'll put some there. Ready, but I need to put the rest of it down. Do I have the room? I want to put this down. What else have I got? These can go on the floor. Can I get them? Oh, I can mix them. Oh, that's good news. I wonder if I can mix it with this. Let's have a look. All a learning curve. No. Okay, so I've got, what am I trying to do? This one. All right. And we have a load of this. Let's take those up and just store it. Oh, yep, I'd forgotten that one of the properties of this is that it falls on you. Okay, we've got it stored. Right. Now, what am I doing? I do not have... I've got 3 more. My gosh. I don't know why I'm bothering to put them in here, because when I think about it, we're actually going to have more of these than we can deal with, and nothing's going to eat them. Right, I want an axe, and then we need some wood, and we are still going to be very, very short of food if I look at this. Yeah, okay. Right, but that actually can go next to there. Let's get our flint, and let's do it out here in the sunshine. Axe, nice. Okay. So, the bit I want to clear is over here. There is a vast oak tree and we need to get wood, and these do not have mushrooms growing on them. Now I don't know whether this axe is going to be enough, but I certainly want this one down. I'm trying to get a very clear line of sight between myself and the wolves, and the other thing is that I feel very, very exposed here. I feel that the wolves can creep up on me without me knowing they're even there. Yeah. I want that. How's that looking? Better. Much better. I don't like this here. This is completely obscuring my line of sight, but we have to be careful in case it's a resin tree. Well, to my knowledge, this is not a resin tree, so. Okay, we have an oak seed, which is great, because we will need a lot of oak. Right. Yeah, that was only 7 wood, that big tree. Let's take this one down. I don't want this one. Yeah, I am thinking that because this has got gravel in the bottom, I have a feeling that this is sweet water. So I think if I can get some soil around here, I should be able to get some sweet water. Just looking for any seeds or anything that's come down. Right. Okay, what are we doing on time? 3 o'clock. And I don't have much food. Slow going through here. Now what I wanted to do was to try to make a rough gate. So let me look up rough gate. Oak. How much do we need? Right, 4 in that shape and an axe. So, and I think this makes 2. And an axe. That's right. And that's our gate for the night. Okay. All right, let's get our, yeah, I'm getting hungry. Let's eat the parsnips. I want to plant this oak tree. Let's plant it a bit of a ways back, then it's not obscuring our view here. All right, let's take it right back here. Okay, any other ones? Yeah, we've got a pine tree. This is not a proper tree farm. This is merely convenience. Right, all right, let's get those. Let's got that little bit done. Let's get that. Oh, flint, good. I want stones, so. Let's take those. Where am I? Oh, I'm at the edge here. Wow. Right, let's have a quick look and see whether anything else has ripened. 6 out of 7, 5 out of 7, okay. Right, let's just look round by the edge. It's just, you know, before the sun finally goes down. And what I want to do is to try and get some worms. So, right, not there. Ah. It's that one. Catching errant worms as they run away. Wow. What? Oh, that went. Okay. Another deer, or it's the same deer. You'll get caught by the wolves and eaten. That would not be good. So I've got 2 earth. Oh gosh, I am short of earth. Let's get this off my bar. Let's use up this. Oh, the grunting stick came back. That's not too special. Let's clear some more here. Forest floor, so much of it. Right, that'll do. Now I am thinking about whether I can fish at night, because that would be very helpful if I can. Right, now we've got 2 more. Right, let's get our fishing rod out. Let's get that open, and we can put a worm on our fishing rod. See if we can catch a fish. That would be good. Yes. Oh, no. Worm. See if we can catch another one. The first one usually comes quite quickly. The second one, not so much. Oh, two the same, right. Another worm. I do think fishing is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Oh, that was a different fish, right? Another worm. Fishing in the evening light, a nice thing to do. So I've got four fish, last worm, five fish. Wow. Okay, let's shut the doors. We've got a torch going. Now we want some firewood to start our fish cooking, and also we need to flay the fish. That's what I mustn't forget to do. Oh, look. I didn't realise you could put them all down at once. Nice. And then we can pick up the bones. And I don't know how far fish bones will go into a pile, but there we go. Right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pick that up. Now, if we're getting monsters, we must make sure that we've got enough torches here. Yeah, I am going to eat that. Yeah, it would be awful to find we had something that spawned at one end that we couldn't cope with. Let me, can I do it this way? I can. So we'll put this one up there. Yep. We're going to need more firewood. Of course. Right. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to clay form. Well, that is cooking. So let me think about this. Right. What do we want to make first? We need a cooking pot. I'm just going to make one. And a bowl, because we can't eat straight from a cooking pot. You have to use a bowl. You have to be civilized and use a bowl. Right, that's one. And that can go in there. How are we doing over here? Nicely, nicely. Right, now we need a bowl. Let's right, little tiny bowl. I think there's only 2 layers. Oh, 1 layer. Okay, let's pop that in there. So that's bowl. We need a crucible. That's a flower pot, we don't need that. Crucible, that will do. Okay. Yay. The layers going. Okay, that one's done. Right, now, right, we need more firewood. Keep it going. I'm going to make the covering for an oil lamp. So it's one of these new ones. Oh. It's a long time. Ah, another one. Okay. Okay. Now, do we have enough to get going on this? We need 12 of those. Sticks, I'm never sure how many, but 2 layers. I'm going to actually move this off our bar to start with. So let's do 2 layers of sticks, and then I need some more firewood. Right, that'll get a pit kiln going. Now the moment of truth now is what will be set on fire. Let's grab you, and you must be careful not to step on this. Yay, that's fine. Okay, right, how are we doing on here? That is cooked. If we've got some, I don't know whether that will, smelting temperature, I don't know if that's even hot enough. Anyway, we'll see. It's either hot enough or it's not. Right, back to our clay forming. What time is it? Wow, it's not even midnight yet. Midnight when the monsters appear. Clay forming. We've got a crucible. So the next thing we would want would be, I think not the clay, I want the pickaxe mould, that's the one. Right, let's get this one done. Big flat moulds. Right. Monsters are appearing. Oh. Now, this is the moment of truth. Will they be able to find us here? Will they be able to get in? I mean, that's the main hole, but I don't think they can knock these gates down. And they haven't spawned in here, which is always a plus. They haven't spawned on top of us. We are okay. Right. Right. Now, is that, what is that? Low fertility soil. That's all right. I'm not sure. I've only got 8 grass. Well, let's put all 8 in there. We need 12. Let's put that in there. That will increase my hunger. But what we might be able to do is to grab some grass from here. 8. I think that's enough. Let's come back in. And let's take this off my bar. Got plenty of light in here. Right, what am I trying to do? Yeah. Now, the next one is sticks. And then we need 4 more firewood. And our torch. Good. All right, that gets that going. All right. No, it is not sufficient heat for that. That's okay. That's all right. What have I got up there? I've got more firewood if I need it, and I've got a couple more fishes. So let's, oops, flay fishes. And we'll put that there. Yeah, we do. I wonder if it's still warm. Nice if it was. No, it's cold. Okay, let's put our fish in there, because they are so much better if we cook them. Now, I have a choice. What do I want to do? Do I want to pan or do some more clay forming? Let's do a little bit more clay forming, and let's do the hammer mould. Yeah, because that's the next one. Because if we do find ore, we've got to be able to use a hammer to get it into nuggets. So this is another key ingredient, the hammer, in this process. And I mustn't forget tongs. Right. Right, almost there. Or is there another layer to this? I think that's it. Nope, that's, yeah. Ready to go when these are finished in a couple of days. We could put another pit kiln there, but I honestly think 2 is enough at the moment. Right, let's eat and get our strength up. Has that gone out already? Yes. Wow, I only just got enough firewood for what I wanted to do. Right, let me have a look at tongs. What do tongs take? It'll have to be wooden tongs. Oh gosh, it's rope. Rope and sticks, we can do that. I have a lot of sticks. Let's actually make our lives easier by putting up a tool rack, and we can put that up there, and then we've got rope. Now you see, tongs need rope, fishing rods need rope, and that durability, that's okay, right? Right. So those are our tongs. Now, what else can we do? We could pan. That would be more than sensible. Let's keep our torch there. That won't fit in there. Ah. I had plenty of the grass. Oh well. Right, let's pick up our pan and then we'll stand in here. I'm hoping for some coal. That reminds me, we're going to need charcoal. If we are going to smelt in a crucible, we will need charcoal. Okay. Is that... It's an arrowhead. I thought it was a spearhead. I got very excited for a minute there. And in fact, we might make a spear. That might be sensible because we've got a wolf spawn near us. I am not cutting out any of this. As expected, I'm getting conglomerate rocks, which is fine. Copper! Right. And then after this, we must go and find some medium soil. I think that's tomorrow's task, is more food and medium soil. And if I get the medium soil going, we'll be able to get more food. I've got 2 copper already. Oh, it's morning already. Gosh. Pop that down. Now, that's 24. Yep. We've got a little arrowhead here that can go there. I've got another, I've got these 2. I don't want to tread on that. Any more of those? No. Right. Put those there. The pit kilns are going quite happily. I have nowhere, yes I do. Let's put that in there. I've got a spare torch, which I'm actually going to put on the wall. It's a clean torch, so it doesn't matter. I'll take that with me. Yeah, we've got sticks. All right. Well, we have survived day 3. It's morning, we've survived it. Nothing ate us during the night, which is always a plus. that is starting to look clearer and better. And in here we've started clay forming. We've got some clay, we've got a couple of pit kilns going, and our copper is gradually increasing, and we've got food to take with us on the journey. Excellent. Right, where are we? What am I missing? I've got an axe, I've got that. I want a shovel. If you have enjoyed this, leave a like and maybe consider subscribing to me. Bye bye, my friends.